Christmas is supposed to be safe, familiar, comforting, but for Romeo, this Christmas is the moment something begins to crack. Welcome back to the 7th reading in the Wherefore Art Thou Journals series. If you're new here, every Thursday we explore selected passages from Romeo and Julian's private journals, the entries that were never meant for anyone else to read. Before we dive in, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can follow the journey every week. And don't miss our Monday Shorts where I give a sneak preview of what's coming and share extra insights from behind the scenes. It's Christmas Day, and happy holidays to everyone tuning in. I hope you're spending today surrounded by people you love and heading into the new year with hope. Now, Christmas Day for Romeo is a bit of a different story. Before we jump into the reading, let's take a moment to talk about where we are in the story. Romeo has just finished all of his Christmas shopping, and something may have happened at the mall that day. Something small but significant that continues to draw him one step closer to Julian. In this entry, I'll be reading the front half of Romeo's Christmas Day journal. He writes about why he no longer wakes his parents up on Christmas morning, the subtle shift in how his dad has been acting around him, and what he receives for Christmas this year. The back half of this entry takes place later that night at his cousin Ben's house for Christmas dinner, and that's a moment I don't want to spoil for readers just yet. So let's jump into the reading. I'll be back once it's finished. Sunday, December 25th, 2022, 6:52 a.m. Entry by Romeo. Mom and Dad would kill me if I woke them up this early, so here I am, in bed writing this out. I'm usually an early riser, to a degree. I've never overslept for school or anything important, but I do take my sweet time getting ready. Because of that, I've definitely been late before. When I was younger, I once woke up at 5 a.m. on Christmas morning and got both Mom and Dad up. That was the last time I ever made that mistake. Lesson learned. Now I let them sleep and just wait in the living room after grabbing some cereal. Mom, though, she's always up the second I step into the kitchen, like she has some built-in radar. No matter the time, day or night, if Dad or I set foot in there, she's there. I've even gone down in the dead of night for a glass of water and boom, she appears. That's why I keep a reusable bottle by my bed now. Saves me the scare. I know Mom's going to freak out when she opens the album I got her. She'll have it on the record player in seconds. Dad, on the other hand, will probably just give his usual "thanks, Romeo" and move on. He's not big on emotions, unless we really manage to surprise him, which is rare. He's also notorious for guessing his presents. That's why Mom started packing them in random boxes and sealing them tight so he couldn't shake them and figure it out. But over the years he caught on. These days he doesn't guess as much, but every now and then he tries, thinking Mom's let her guard down. For now I'm heading downstairs for some cereal and waiting for them to wake up. We'll open presents, relax, then head to Benny's for dinner. Mom's making a cheesecake. I've been strictly banned from the kitchen for obvious reasons. She was a little salty when she said it, but I couldn't help myself. I laughed. 11:18 a.m. We're on our second run of Born in the USA, and Mom is basically putting on a concert. Dad, who tolerates Springsteen but has his limits, escaped to the family room, probably with headphones on. He's still acting weird, barely speaking and seeming distant. I want to ask what's up, but he's not exactly the open up and share type, especially with me. When he opened the socks and the cashews I got him, all I got was a short, unenthusiastic thanks. Now he's the salty one. I tried talking to Mom, but she was too busy singing to notice how serious I was. She doesn't know what's going on either, and she said she's not about to pry. I guess I have to let it go before it drives me crazy. Whatever it is, maybe it'll blow over. On to happier things. My gifts. A few store gift cards, new paint colors, more canvas, pencils, and the most gorgeous sketchbook I've ever seen. I stared at it for a solid 10 minutes just smiling. Planning to do my first drawing today. Still deciding. I did try to sneak into the kitchen, but Mom shut it down fast with a laughing, "Nope, out you go." I played it up, giving her the saddest look before cracking up too. Now, time to draw. I was thinking the living room, but scratch that. There's a bird outside my window. That's the winner. Gotta snap a photo before it flies away. Merry Christmas. Romeo has clearly learned his lesson about waking his parents up too early on Christmas morning. And yes, the person speaking to you right now may have once been very guilty of doing the exact same thing. Mrs. Montague kicking Romeo out of the kitchen happens for a reason. Despite being a talented artist, cooking is not his strong suit. Between the Thanksgiving cheesecake incident and the very salty pun he makes about his mom, it's pretty clear what went wrong before. Later in the century, we begin to feel the tension that's forming between Romeo and his father. The reason isn't fully revealed yet, but it's there, quietly building. In the coming entries, that friction grows, and it leads to a moment that truly begins Romeo's path toward Julian, and toward everything both of them have been searching for. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future entries. Do you still wake up excited on Christmas morning, or has that changed for you over the years? Your comments help this series reach more readers, and they will let me know which moments resonate most with you. And if you want the full story, including everything I don't read here, you can order Wherefore Art Thou Journals Volume 1 through the links in the description or at romeoandjulian.com. Until next Thursday, keep your heart open, your journal close, and your story unfolding.